Yi Yuyan's story begins in the most unforgiving of places, a remote, forgotten mountain village where survival is a daily struggle and hope is a rare luxury. At just 18 years old and burdened with a secret she never chose, on a stormy night, surrounded by darkness and fear, she gives out certainty that she or her child will survive. The wind howls through the trees, and thunder cracks across the sky as if the heavens themselves are watching. In that fragile moment between life and death, something extraordinary happens. As Yi Yuyan struggles to hold on, she notices a small snake nearby, injured and weak. Despite it, protecting it from harm. It's a simple act of compassion, one that costs her nothing, but fate takes notice. The skies seem to respond, lightning flashing in unnatural patterns as though marking the moment. Unbeknownst to her, this single act sets into motion a destiny far greater than she could ever imagine. Years pass. But that night leaves a permanent scar on her life. The child she gave birth to is believed to have died, taken by the harsh wilderness and the cruelty of fate. Broken and misunderstood, Yi Yuyan is cast aside by those who should have protected her. Her own family treats her like a burden, blaming her for misfortune and shaming her for a past she cannot fully explain. She grows up carrying the weight of loss, rejection, and silence. Meanwhile, in a completely different world, Xiao Yuchen, a powerful, cold, and calculating billionaire, searches for answers to a mystery that has haunted him for 8 years. One night, long ago, he had an encounter with a woman he could never forget, yet could never identify. That night left behind no name, no face, only a lingering sense that something important had been taken from him. Ever since, he has been searching, determined to uncover the truth. Fate begins to tighten its grip when Yi Yuyan and Xiao Yuchen's paths cross again, though neither of them realizes the full significance at first. Yi Yuyan, now working a humble job as a cleaner, lives quietly, trying to avoid trouble and survive each day. She keeps her head down, enduring insults and mistreatment, especially from her own relatives who see her as nothing more than a disgrace. But everything changes the day a mysterious child appears before her. Out of nowhere, a young boy approaches Yi Yuyan and calls her mom. At first, she is stunned, confused, even frightened. She insists that her child died years ago, that there must be some mistake. But the boy is persistent, calm, and strangely confident. He introduces himself as Yi Zifu and claims, without hesitation, that he is her son. Before she can process what's happening, 2 more children appear. Together, they reveal that they are triplets, her children, miraculously alive. Each of them possesses a unique personality and an almost supernatural presence. One represents fortune, another wealth, and the third longevity, echoing ancient symbols of blessing and prosperity. Their intelligence is far beyond their years, and their abilities defy logic. At first, Yi Yuyan struggles to accept this impossible reality. But as the children stay by her side, protect her, and demonstrate knowledge no ordinary child could possess, she begins to believe. The grief she carried for years starts to heal, replaced by a fragile but growing hope. The children quickly prove that they are not ordinary. When Yi Yuyan is bullied or humiliated, they step in, not with simple defiance, but with overwhelming power. In one shocking moment, they summon lightning to strike down those who threaten her, leaving everyone stunned and terrified. What once seemed like coincidence now feels like destiny unfolding. Through the children, Yi Yuyan's life begins to change rapidly. They guide her into a better living situation, securing her a luxurious villa at an unbelievably low cost. Though she hesitates, unsure if she deserves such a life, the children insist. They know something she does not, that her fate has already shifted. At the same time, tensions rise within the powerful Xiao family. Xiao Yuchen is preparing for marriage, but the situation is far from simple. The woman claiming to be connected to him, Yi Yanning, has built her position on a lie. She insists that she was the one who shared that fateful night with him years ago, manipulating the truth to secure her place beside him. Everything begins to unravel during the wedding. Yi Yuyan, dragged into the situation by circumstance and her children, appears at the ceremony, an event meant to solidify power, status, and deception. Her presence alone causes chaos. She is insulted, humiliated, and accused of trying to ruin the wedding. Her past is weaponized against her, twisted into a narrative of shame and betrayal. But this time, she is not alone. Her children stand beside her, fearless and unyielding. They confront those who mock her, exposing their lies and punishing their arrogance. Strange and terrifying events unfold, wealth disappears, illness strikes suddenly, and fear spreads among those who once felt untouchable. The balance of power begins to shift. Zhao Yuchen, observing everything, starts to question the truth. The children look exactly like him when he was young. Their presence, their confidence, their connection to Yi Yuyan, it all begins to make sense in a way he cannot ignore. The final revelation comes like a storm breaking. The truth about that night 8 years ago is exposed. Yi Yanning's deception is laid bare, and Yi Yuyan is revealed to be the real woman Zhao Yuchen has been searching for all along. The children, once believed dead, are proven to be alive, standing right before him. The realization shakes him to his core. He understands in that moment that everything he thought he knew was wrong. The woman he overlooked, the children he never knew existed, they are his true family. And the years of separation, pain, and misunderstanding cannot be undone. What follows is both emotional and decisive. Zhao Yuchen confronts the lies, casting out those who deceived him and reclaiming the truth he had been denied. He acknowledges Yi Yuyan and their children, not just publicly, but wholeheartedly. For the first time, he allows himself to feel something beyond control and ambition, regret, love, and responsibility. Yi Yuyan, however, does not immediately accept everything. Her journey has made her strong, independent, and cautious. She does not seek wealth or status. All she wants is peace for her children. But as Zhao Yuchen proves his sincerity, as he stands by her and protects their family, she begins to open her heart. Together, they rebuild what was lost. The children, once mysterious and distant, embrace their roles fully. They are no longer just symbols of fortune, they are a family. They bring warmth, humor, and strength, balancing the intensity of the world around them. In the end, Yi Yuyan's life transforms completely. She is no longer the abandoned girl in the wilderness. She is no longer the outcast blamed for misfortune. She becomes the center of a powerful family, a mother protected and loved, a woman whose destiny was rewritten by a single act of kindness, and perhaps that is the true heart of the story. Not wealth, not power, not revenge, but the idea that even the smallest act of compassion can change everything. That fate, no matter how cruel it seems, can still be rewritten. And that in the end, love, truth, and family will always find their way back. The storm that began her story fades into calm.